Curious as to what it was about this film that you found to be a fit for Film Nation.
In short, I mean, the script itself is very much like a perfect sort of science fiction film for right now, in that it had a bit of emotion to it and it had this sense of realism to it. And things that we try to do at Film Nation are, movies for grown-ups that are a little bit more sophisticated but also have a commercial sensibility to them. Mm-hmm. And this fit perfectly into that slot, we thought. And just feels like a movie that you haven't seen in a while. Think of things like Close Encounters, or that was probably one of our bigger comparisons, or even Contact. These are films that feel very real, very grounded, but at the same time, they have that great movie stuff.
Out of our company, and it was something where we really wanted to try. I think the company was known, it was very successful for comedies and big summer adventures, and we wanted to really do other genres. And when we actually found this story, 21 Lapses, Sean Levy's company, I'm the president of that, also a producer on the film. And this was something that we met with Eric Heiserer, and he told us about this book. We actually had a long meeting with him for a couple of hours, and when he was leaving, I said to him, "Is there anything that you've read and liked?" And he turned us onto this, and it was reading it. It was like getting hit by a lightning bolt. The story, it has a lot of differences to the movie, but it still has a mother-daughter storyline. That was the beating heart of the story. It became the beating heart of the script and the movie. And it was just such a thrilling chance to dive into a different genre. You don't often see sci-fi with an emotional core. Mm-hmm. It's rare, and it really, reading that short story is almost like seeing the movie. I think it's.
How challenging was it for you to take all of the concepts in Ted's short story, especially the whole superior warp hypothesis, and break that out? Because by retaining that, it opens up your visuals, it opens up your story, it gives you endless possibilities that you then have to rein in on.
Well, having made my own opportunity to write this on spec, I got to do this kind of in a vacuum. So I was on my own little R&D chamber, and I got to blow it up and shrink it down as often as I needed to in order to find that right space for it. And even then, it stayed big, and we had more scenes that helped integrate all of the story all the way through post-production, where I think maybe the first cut was closer to 3 hours. Like, there was plenty of other stuff that then Denis and his editor slowly pulled out to find the most aerodynamic version of the story. Mm-hmm. But yes, there are so many great ideas. But this thing I'm so passionate about. Like, I love severe warp, and I love Fermat's principle of least time, and Bayes' theorem applied to global population, and all of these things. And we got to explore that in detail. I got to hang around people that are way smarter than I am, tackling a challenge of their life. It was great.
And I asked Aaron and Dan, I'll ask you as well, what made this story, this script, a fit for Lava Bear?
Well, I am a big fan of genre, and I've always felt that the best genre movies are really dramas at heart. Because you can't have great action, or you can't have great sci-fi without a truly dramatic story behind it, and truly dramatic performance. Even if it's, I can use a ton of different examples about that. And so when I read the script, I was like, oh my God, what a big, gigantic world, but at the same time, how intimate at the same time. And I loved that combination. And so that's what got me at